Yo, you made my shirt wrinkly.
What's good, drama family? Welcome back to our third mini video series. And in today's video, we are going to be talking about the shocking news that just dropped about one of the Bronx drill pioneers by the name of Wedgie Man. I mean, Shalim Perry, better known as Shaw EK, the star of our intro, was just arrested and now faces 23 charges, 3 of which being attempted murder for a July 22, 2024 broad daylight shooting in Mott Haven on a Monday afternoon at approximately 3:24 p.m., which is his ops territory home to the YGs, including Bronx drill rapper Yusuf Doumbouya. It's alleged that when flocking Shalim hit an 18-year-old in the leg, which I could only guess to be the intended target, and a 67-year-old in the leg, which I know for sure wasn't the intended target. I can also confirm that him flocking a MTA bus wasn't an intended target. It was alleged that EK shot one bullet on the left passenger side window of a BX-21 bus, but luckily no one was hit. I'm not promoting the violence. We know shooting at people isn't okay, but at least in this case, EK is lucky enough to have bad aim when flicking his G, thus saving him from facing murder charges, but instead face attempt charges, which is obviously better, especially given that he already has a bond/bail available of $50,000 bail and $150,000 bond. And with this being said, all he has to do is kick up $5K, which should be easy. Since his rich baby mama said, if there's bail then there's no jail. Also keep in mind that he sold his Cartier watch, which could help him put up money for a lawyer or bail money. This is sad, but not a surprise when I see these drill rappers get locked up. It's becoming a never-ending cycle. Like for example, Gotti Blue, J5 and Dougie B. But you have to keep in mind, rapping is different nowadays, especially given that rappers back in the days could cap rap like no tomorrow with no repercussions, or no one clowning them. Now, I'm not saying that it's non-existing, but it's just less condoned nowadays. So now if you rap about a crime or a lifestyle, you better live it, or people will begin to judge you, or in this case, clowning you in music videos, or on any social media possible. For example, notable Harlem drill rapper from the Sweepers group by the name of J5, who consistently gets harassed and arrested by the boys.
Checking him though. Y'all can't even stop and frisk. Y'all can't even stop and frisk. Don't touch me, Mark. Is your shit on? Is your shit on? Don't touch me, bro. You're not supposed to stop and frisk him, bro. You're gonna get in trouble. And they jumping out.
Drops a new track by the name of 1V30, where he talks about every time he gets released from jail, someone's quote-unquote son gotta get killed. Which if you don't know, by drills he's referring to spinning his ops territory 5 times and shooting someone, or killing 5 people. Furthermore, he then disses his favorite op from Sugar Hill by the name of Duty Low, in which he says he doesn't have more than 5 drills. Which is crazy that he disses someone for not having enough scenes or deadly events. Things like this can push his ops, like Doodly Low for example, to want to prove himself, thus leading to him crashing out. Nowadays rappers don't even care about pursuing their careers. They'll throw everything away just to get their point across and terrorize their ops. One example of this is when Brooklyn rapper Chef G, who's a part of the Wu Gang, was beefing heavy with GD Cho rapper from Brooklyn by the name of 2Gs, with each other dropping multiple tracks, viciously going at each other, on one song by the name of No Suburban Part 2. Chef G voices that he's not just rapping, and he means what he says and doesn't care about his song getting any radio play, or in other words, go mainstream. He says, this for the streets, so fuck your say, don't care if this gets no radio play, showing that he cares more about proving things in the street than musically.
All right, we're going to pivot now to some breaking news. This morning, Chef G, the man widely considered to be the leader of Brooklyn's drill rap music scene, is in handcuffs along with more than 30 other alleged gang members.
I've gotten to the point to where I learned that when drill rappers rap, there's a good % of what they are saying could be very true. Now knowing this, when I hear these lyrics, I think to myself, ain't no way he's saying this for no reason. Now let's read some comments from Reddit. The first comment reminisces on Shaw EK's lyrics saying, I got signed and I still fell back in the streets and nobody asked how I felt. Where people reply saying like the shit was in his raps, people just not listening, and gangsta shit be sad. The next comment says, EK got so many fades lined up. And finally, the last comment has a drafting over and unders for what gang Shalim will join. But anyways, that brings me to ask you guys, what do you think about this? And to answer these 2 questions, what's the future of the New York drill scene? And if Shalim isn't bailed out by the end of this week, should we start a GoFundMe? I love you all till next time, drama family. Peace.